Blake and Justin Baldoni. Oh my God. The last time we spoke about them, we talked about how he filed this $400 million lawsuit against Blake, against her husband, Ryan Reynolds, and against other people associated with them, and accusing her of taking over his phone, right? So it was this whole thing. And let me go ahead and cue up the video that I want to share with you guys. And she accused him of Darvo, which is something that is like some sort of a technique to blur the field and everything like that, to make it so that people are so confused and tired of whatever it is that you guys are fighting about that we tune out and no longer care. And so his lawyer has been on this press run. He's just doing all sorts of like chatty patty, all sorts of things. And that's a good pick, Hamlet. Jaleesa, not even shy. No, like, what am I going to do with Cheyenne? You know, she was actually here in Paris not too long ago. First of all, I was like, what are y'all doing in Paris? It's freezing cold. It's dark. It's dreary. I don't understand people who come here in the winter. What are y'all doing here? What do you want? It's cold. Like, there's nothing to see, nothing to do. Like, come in the spring, come in the summer, but I digress. So his lawyer has been on this press run, just gossiping all over the place about Blake and stuff. And it's okay, whatever. And now take a look at this video that was posted on TMZ. And mind you, over here, what does it say? Backgrid filmed this. So let's talk about how coincidental and interesting it is that this guy who was starring on Jane the Virgin for 5 years, right, as like a main character, he did this movie, It Ends With Us. We never saw any kind of like commotion surrounding him, any videos like this. But now all of a sudden that he is suing Blake Lively, Backgrid, which is known to be a photo agency that colludes with celebrities for pap strolls, stage photos and videos, happens to capture a bunch of rabid fans catching him at the grocery store wanting selfies with him. Take a look. Mind you, those two girls work at the place. So this is not, it doesn't feel like something that like people who work in an establishment, right? In an area of California where celebrities frequent, like it doesn't feel like something that they would organically be doing, in my opinion. Especially as they're supposed to help their client to the car. And a bunch of others randomly come. And the first two want a selfie with his wife, which I'm sure she's a lovely lady, but who is she? Why do you want a selfie with his random wife, you know? And then a bunch of other random people come over and ask for more photos as well. And something that's weird is that you'll notice here, I believe, and I'm going to turn off the sound because it's just noise for no reason. But Justin looks at the camera before hugging these people. And then one of these people, they look at the camera too. So here we go. Let's see. So these people, they work here and they're taking random pictures of the client as he puts stuff to his car, right? And then here, you're going to see him look at the camera at a certain point. It's getting choppy, but you'll see it. She looks at the camera, the one that's filming them all, which is very odd. And then she gets in her photo with him. There's a part where he looks at the camera himself. You guys are going to have to go watch this on the TMZ channel, perhaps. Let me just give it one more look. But like, I'm sure, look how weird this is. You're going to see him look at the camera at a certain point too. There he is. Yeah, so he's looking at this camera, in my opinion anyway. The whole thing just feels very, very odd to me. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. I get the vibe that this was staged. You know, I think that he and his team really are trying to fight as hard as possible in order to get his name back out there, like in a positive light or whatever, and to show that he's supported. I think it's also a strategic thing that it's exclusively women that you're seeing, you know, wanting photos with him because he's currently being sued for harassment. He's being accused of being a misogynist. He's being accused of like all sorts of anti-women things. So I do think that it's interesting, you know, that these people are, that it's exclusively women that are out here with him. So I don't know, y'all. It feels very weird. Very, very weird. Candace says that's not even a lot of groceries to be helping out with, right? Like between two people, one little cart. What are these two girls doing out here? Like when you and I go to the grocery store, are there people who randomly follow you? Like it feels so weird. Like what? And again, these people are on the clock. What are they doing? You know, just randomly taking pictures of him and then doing the selfies. I feel like that's something when you're, especially like in a high celebrity area, that's something that you would be briefed against doing because it's wholly inappropriate. East Awesome says, I suppose we all want attention, but celebrities are on another level. Tell me about it. Jay says this doesn't help improve that his reputation is damaged, though. Maybe I'm looking into it too hard. Exactly. I don't know. I feel like things like this hurt more because, like I told you when I was like doing my last little recap about their like legal nonsense, I'm tired out. So like for now, I'm just waiting to see what the verdict is or if there's any smoking gun evidence because both sides have presented very strong arguments. So I'm still split down the middle. But we'll have to wait and see. This right now kind of turned me off a little bit because it feels very staged, but maybe y'all feel differently.